have made a huge mistake. I have to admit, I made a huge mistake. Because after Metro in Dino and Sayyara, I thought that, okay, you know what? Bollywood has always done one thing right, and that is romance. So maybe now they are going to get onto the right track. But no, what was I thinking? I was so freaking stupid. Because then they make a movie like this to undo everything. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And yes, the second film of last weekend new releases that I watched after Loka was Param Sundari. Now I had watched the trailer and I was still not as big of a skeptic at that point of time also, because I know that Bollywood has always had this reputation of stereotyping people from different regions. It's not just South, they are stereotyped Bengalis also, they are stereotyped people from North as well. So I thought, you know what, let's just watch the movie, let's just wait for the release, watch the film, and then we can make our judgments. But I also know that a lot of people were skeptical before the release of this film, which is fair. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I was coming from a more neutral perspective because I was like, let me hold off the complete judgment till I watch the film. But I was wrong. I was wrong to keep any kind of hopes. What was I thinking, guys? Keep aside the stereotypes. Let's just keep aside the stereotypes. This movie is just plain boring. That's the first thought I had after watching this film, that it's just boring. There's just nothing that this film offers you in terms of emotions, because if you're going to watch a rom-com, then it should have those two essential things, romance and comedy. That's why it's called a rom-com, and this movie offers nothing. I mean, they tried to make it funny, but none of the jokes land. They tried to show the chemistry between the lead actors, and in certain songs the chemistry is there. I'm not going to say that, oh, the chemistry is completely flat between the lead actors. In certain songs like Pardesiya, which is a beautiful song, I love that song, and a couple of scenes here and there, it's there. The chemistry spark can be seen, but that's it. Most of the film, just you don't feel the connection between these two leads. Anyway, this movie really doesn't require a detailed breakdown or anything, so I'm just going to keep it very short and say that the two things which are good in the film, one, I think I mentioned this while I was reacting to the trailer as well, that I know for a fact that this movie is going to look stunning visually, and it does. Like, it has captured Kerala in a really beautiful manner, so the cinematography is actually very good. Second are definitely the songs. The songs are very melodious and they're quite catchy, and those are the only two things that are actually praiseworthy in this film. Rest of it, be it acting, be it storyline, be it screenplay, be it the editing, it's all flat. The film is majorly based in Kerala, so actually the filmmaker had a very good opportunity to show the culture of Kerala, or to use Kerala as a beautiful backdrop and make it a character in the film. But I don't think the filmmakers really cared, because they went in for the most stereotypical things that one could show about Kerala. Like, what kind of taxi driver would drive drinking toddy? I mean, that is a clear violation of the law. When you see Sundari climb up a coconut tree and just cutting the coconuts, then there is no network in that place. What, Kerala doesn't have network? So yeah, it just became very obvious that you are trying to just show these stereotypes because you don't know anything about the culture. And one could argue that the movie is from the hero's perspective, and the hero doesn't know anything about Kerala's culture. He is North Indian, so he's unaware, so the movie is from his gaze. But if he goes through a learning curve, then he needs to see the people more than just stereotypical caricatures, but that never happens. Then why do you need to have elephant as a pet? Where does that happen? Maybe in villages, I'm not sure. Maybe in villages, but you know what? I have been to Kerala 4 times in my entirety of my life till now. I have never seen these kind of scenes. Like, people are just living their lives normally. Like how we live here in Delhi, people in Kerala are also living their lives the same way. So yes, those things were very caricaturish, and it completely sticks out like a sore thumb because the story is not interesting at all. So all of these things come into the display in the forefront. Now, I don't know how to speak Malayalam, but I personally felt that Janhvi should have had more practice with a dialect coach when she was speaking Malayalam, because you are putting her against an actor like Renji Panikkar, who is from there. So when he's speaking Malayalam, and opposed to that when Janhvi is speaking, I can hear a clear difference. So yeah, these are a couple of things which become extremely obvious when you watch the film. And in terms of, like I said, story, there's really nothing. Even if as a filmmaker you are putting a cookie cutter template for a story, I don't mind that. Honestly, rom-coms usually follow a simple template, and I really don't have a problem with that, because if it's executed well, if the dialogues are good, if there's chemistry between the actors, then I am all in for the ride. But here the film does not offer anything. Honestly, I wanted to watch Hridaya Purvam, but I couldn't get a show of my desired timing, because I told you previously that I'm not keeping very well, so there are restrictions on when I can go out. So I was like, okay, this is another new release, let me just watch this film. Boy oh boy, I think I should have just waited for the OTT release. So yeah, there's really nothing more to say in the review. It's just a boring story with a bunch of stereotypes thrown. That's it. It does not represent Kerala authentically in terms of how you show its people at all. And I'm not a Malayali, but I have watched enough Malayalam films to really understand. You know, sometimes when you want to show a new culture, I mean, just let go of the stereotypes. And it's not like Bollywood cannot do it. It can. One of the movies that I can think of at this moment when I'm recording is Vicky Donor. You know, it's a love story between a Punjabi and a Bengali. And yes, there also a little bit of caricaturishness is shown, but still it works because the dialogues are really good, the jokes are really good, and they are just shown as normal people, normal regular Bengali people living in CR Park. It's not overtly exaggerated at all. So yes, if the filmmakers want to, they can actually do it. In fact, they have done it in another Hindi film, which is Kanwa, which starred Dulquer Salmaan, Irfan Khan and Mithila. So there also they showed Kerala. I think that was a great film, and Kerala was really well portrayed in that. So yeah, even if someone wants to do stereotypical comedy, it needs to be written well at least. That's the least one expects when writing a comedy. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this film. It's boring. That's it. That's how I'm going to end it. And that was my review. Please let me know your thoughts. If you have watched this film, please let me know what do you think. And I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see you soon on my next video. Bye.